Wait, George.
My wonderful homeroom, class of '87, room 223. My name is Mrs. Rodriguez.
Hi, my name is Jackie Newell, and I'm the valedictorian of the 1987 graduating class of North High School.
My name is Craig Jones, and I'm currently unemployed. I start Lincoln Tech June 26th.
My name is Denise Weinbrenner, and I work in the attendance office with Nancy Peterson.
My name is Bernie Rothman.
Rico Burkett, I was the captain of the 1987 basketball team. I'm Oakley, and I'm nominated the most laid-back senior at North High.
Hello, my name is John Firestein.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Draper, and I'll be attending UNI in the fall.
Hello, my name is Kim Keith, and I'll be attending DMAC this fall.
My name is Mary Kimball, and I'm going to DMAC this fall, too.
Hi, my name is Rosie Reeves.
Room teacher for the first 2 years.
Lee Kester, homeroom teacher for the second 2 years.
My name is Denise Tharp, and don't have much to say except I love you, Mom.
Hi, I'm Corey Floyd. I'll be attending Grandview College in the fall.
My name is Kamala, and I'll be attending Grand College and major in computer.
Hi, my name is Kai Kam Wangwan. After I graduate, I'm gonna go for a job for a year, and after, I might go to college.
Hi, my name's Jamie Frederick, and this fall I'll be going in the Marine Corps.
Start now. My name is Tony George. I'm just working this summer and working through college too.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Court, and I'm going to be going to Grandview after 1 year of working.
Hi, my name is Alex Greenfield. I'll be going to Des Moines Area Community College, and I like to say 87 is in like Flint.
My name is Steve Marvelli, and I will be going to Phoenix Institute of Technology this summer.
Hi, my name is Chris Hall. I'll be going to Phoenix taking commercial art.
Hi, my name's Tom Durham. I'm going to be going to DMAC next year, studying culinary arts.
Hi, my name is Jean Ann Hatfield, and I'm planning on going into the Army Reserve.
Hi, my name is Monica Kelly, and this summer I'll be going into DMAC, getting my AS degree in computer programming. I'm going to transfer out to UCI in California, major in computer science.
Hi, my name is Robert O'Brien, and I'll be going to travel college in the fall.
Hi, my name is Ralph Young. I'll be going on to the Navy active duty, hopefully to be stationed in Australia. Hello, my name is Pierre, and I'm going to the United States Army this summer after graduation. I'll be in law enforcement, computer programming, and computer repair technician, and also administration. Hopefully I'll have my own business by the time the next class reunion is.
I'm Alexis Lacey.
Kim Bailey, and I plan to go to college and get married.
And have kids.
No. Jody Holman, I'm going to Iowa State. Shalane Snore.
Tom Coles, I plan on going into the Army and getting married.
Herbie Bailey, and I plan on going into law enforcement.
Pam Robinson. I plan to go to Area 11.
Here when I plan to go to Iowa State.
You already did me.
Sean Iverson, I plan to attend DMAC.
Paul Dewey, and I plan to attend the UNI.
James Alatoy, I plan to work.
James, don't go this way.
James Alatoy, I plan to work after school.
Thatcher Williams, I plan to attend UNI and then come back and take Mobley's position.
Angela Colbert, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Keith had no plans.
Kevin Froggo, no sweat. I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Rick Stout, United States Marine Corps.
You're still.
Okay, Granville Williams, homeroom 219, the best senior homeroom at North High. We'd like for you to stay with us. And this is perfect attendance, one of the things that we've experienced throughout this year. My future plans are to attend North High next year, if they don't fire me over the summer.
This is my senior homeroom, room 213. You want me to introduce everybody? Okay.
Robbie Bird. Phil Glenn.
Teresa Fiskus.
Tammy Rasmussen. Ida Sheeny.
Tom Thumb.
Richard Killings.
Chip Venlo.
Good morning. This is Senior Homeroom 244. Missing from homeroom today are Tom McGregor, John Baker, Lisa Grogan, and Rick Welch. My name is Mrs. Simpson.
My name is Sean Carpenter.
My name's Denise Johnson.
My name is Marty Gookin.
My name is Tung Lim.
My name is Terry Mercer.
My name is Galen Say.
My name is Lynn Flaherty.
My name is Kim Cersei.
My name's Curtis Talton.
Sorry.
Room 241 is the senior homeroom, and I have one person absent today, and that's April Campbell.
My name's Julie Chapman, and after high school I plan to go to beauty school.
My name's Carolyn Over, and after high school I plan to go to the University of Iowa.
Parties. The world is a different place now, and it will provide incredible new investment opportunities, both internationally and...
And I plan to be a millionaire.
And I'm going to Eugene Bible College.
Hi, I'm Jody Hester, and I'm going to go to the University of Life.
Hi, my name's Tanya Wood, and after college I plan to attend DMAC for 2 years, then go on to law enforcement and be a millionaire at Tavares.
Hi, my name is Eric Dunnigan, and I plan to, in the future, be a rapper with Run DMC.
Hi, my name is Melissa Thompson, and I plan just to have a job.
Hi, my name is Bernadette Barber, and I plan to work full time.
My name is Michelle Hildebrand. I plan to go to DMAC to be a chef.
My name's Joey Cyber. I plan to go to DMAC to study psychology.
My name's Steve Pugh, and I plan on hanging out for a couple years.
My name is Mike Martin, and I plan to move to Atlanta and take it from there.
I'm guessing more. I'll probably hang around downtown.
Hi, my name is Phước Lee. I will go to DMAC.
My name is Kun Mui Peng. I will go to work after high school.
Fine tune them right into the hole, but I seem to do that all the time.
Nonetheless, a good tournament for Tom. A 73 today has him at 1 under for the tournament. At that, he has a share of third place, which he is sharing right now with 4 other golfers. This is J.C. Sneed.
J.C. Sneed had 195 yards and hit a 5-iron in there. Good shot. Above the hole a little bit, putting right down the hill. Should be fairly straight.
Watching J.C. and Tom gives us cause to mention that while youth will be served, so will the plus 40 group. Among the leaders, Tom Watson, who's 40, Gil Morgan and Hubie Green, 43, Eastwood, 44, Floyd, 47, and J.C. is 49.
J.C. got more press this morning than he's had in many years.
Ninth grade homeroom. Breaks my heart. Best of luck, everybody.
Monty Rundle, future employer, Des Moines Register and Tribune.
Lisa Simpson.
Jim Cummings. I plan to go on to DMAC and then on to Iowa State, majoring architectural drafting.
Huan Peng. I plan to go to UNI, study accounting.
Jim Combaccom, and I plan to go to University of Iowa, major in dental hygienist.
This is Mihan, and I'm going to Iowa State, major in computer science.
My name is Itire Donsity. Maybe I will be Army next year.
My name's Larcy, and I plan to work a while and then go to college.
Hi, my name's Veronica McClellan, and I plan to go to Iowa and study psychology.
My name's Missy Copper, and I probably will go to college somewhere, but I'm not sure where.
I'm Cindy Milligan. I don't know, I'm not sure yet.
Rhonda Tabor.
Paula Wright, and I plan to go to UNI.
I'm Tom Gornier, and I plan to attend Simpson College.
Hi, my name's Susie Schote, and I plan to go to UNI and major in pre-law.
Hi, I'm Jeff Reagan, and I plan to work after I graduate, make money.
I'm Kim Bell. I plan to go to UNI, become an accountant, make my millions.
I'm Bonnie Mingo, and I plan to attend Iowa State next fall and major in psychology.
I'm Wes Dern. I plan to work after graduation and be an American Gigolo.
Hi, I'm Roscoe Reese. I plan to go to Drake University and become a wealthy entrepreneur.
Hi, I'm Tim McMains, and I get to work next year. Yeah. And then I plan to go to college.
Hi, I'm Chris Bruner, and next year I'll be in the military service, and then after that I'll be at Iowa State as an accounting major.
My name is Cynthia Hill, and I plan to go to Ohio State after high school, after I graduate.
My name's Todd Graham, and I plan to be a bum next year.
Missing out of our homeroom today is Rose Barcelona, Jennifer York, Julie Sandin, Sunny Bullock, and Brian Westfall.
I'm 114, and I'm Mr. Jim Davis. They're the most creative homeroom I've ever had, even though I've had them for 4 years. Remember the Christmas tree, folks. Thanks.
I'm Mr. Nemec. I'm the homeroom teacher for homeroom 135, and these are the homeroom students.
Michael Dixon. I'm going to Drake, business law, and doing other stuff.
I'm Joe Thomas. I'm going to go to service and what else? I don't know.
Mike Henderson. Bill Gray. I'm going to be an officer in the Navy.
Valerie Dawson, and I plan on moving out to Phoenix, Arizona.
Chuck Brown, and I'm going to party my life away.
Chad Hubbermunkin, and maybe moving to Arizona.
Calvin Freeman. I'm attending Graceland College, take up business administration, then probably attend the Marines after.
Randy Sanders. I'm going to California.
I'm Samantha Stafford, and I'm going to be an airline attendant.
Oh, come on.
Future.
I don't know.
Don't you know your name?
I'm Horn.
We have 3 students that aren't with us today. Lily McGregor, Tracy Spicer, and Sue Bacam.
So I'm a homeroom teacher for senior homeroom 121.
I'm BJ Buford, and I was in Oracle newspaper, student council, and I plan to go into broadcasting.
Hi, my name is Melissa Armstrong, and I was in swimming my freshman year, and I plan to attend AIB and major in court reporting.
My name is Lynn Hadry. I managed basketball for 4 years and doing baseball in the summer.
My name is Chris Venduras, and I was in Key Club and Pep Club, and I plan on being a Spanish teacher.
My name's Debbie Primrose. I was a student council alternate, and I plan on being a secretary.
My name is Pam Bird, and I'm going to go to junior college in Blue Springs, Missouri, and be a computer analyst.
My name is Dwight Brown, and I'm in ROTC, and I'm going to Marine Corps for 20 years.
My name is Howard J. Young, Jr., and I hope you have luck.
My name is Ron Thompson. I was in ROTC, and I plan on going into Marine Corps.
My name's Paul Jennings, and I plan on going to college after I graduate in North.
My name is Sai Pichichilonsa, and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, man.
Our homeroom seniors that are absent today are Suzanne Fox, Lori Simpson, and Tina Coffin.
Two, and I mean 2 really good jokes. Now, the thing of it is, I must tone these jokes down because, now, before you laugh and get merry, listen. 2 years ago, I told a joke, and what was supposed to be a real funny event turned into a sad event because one girl started laughing so hard that she went into convulsions, and we had to call the rescue unit. So Dr. Devin has told me to tone these jokes down, and so I'm going to do that tonight. First joke. It was Tavares's big sister that we took to the hospital last time. All right, the very first joke is this. Guy's out going golfing, and he leaves about 7 in the morning, and he doesn't get home till 9 at night. And his wife is really, now if you know the punchline, don't holler it out, because that doesn't make you cool. All right? So he's coming, and he's going to be back. He gets home about 9 that night, and his wife, she's really a nag, and she just gets on him right away. Where you been all day? The whole gambit. And so he said, hey, honey, it started off as a bad day. I got up this morning, started to leave at 7 o'clock, got ready to go golfing, went out, I was out of gas. I had to waste an hour going, picking up a gas can, and then going getting gas and bringing it back, filling up my tank. And she goes, well, that should have only taken an hour. And he goes, it did, but then on the way to the golf course, I had a flat tire. And she said, yes, well, then what happened? Well, then I didn't have a spare, so I had to roll it to the gas station, get it fixed, put it back, and get it on the car, and then I had to go pick up Fred. And she said, well, that shouldn't have taken all that time. And he goes, well, it did, and we didn't get to the golf course and even didn't get teed off till about 12 o'clock. And she said, well, 12 o'clock, my gosh, it's 9 o'clock at night. It should have only taken you about 4 hours. Normally it would. But he said, wouldn't you know it, I was getting ready to tee off on number 3, and Fred had a heart attack. And he said, and I looked all over for a doctor. I ran back to the clubhouse, couldn't find a doctor anywhere. And he said, and then I had to play the other 15 holes, hit the ball, drag Fred. Hit the ball, drag Fred. We had a contest today in the men's lounge, and we are going to present to you the absolute worst joke that I have ever heard. Dr. Devin, go ahead. Now you're good. The monkey.
He made that up, and I wasn't prepared to tell this joke, but he's referring to... Poor George was looking for jokes last year at the banquet, and I told him to tell this joke, and he said, I'm not going to tell that joke. It isn't funny. So he didn't tell it, and he told some jokes that weren't funny, and then I told this joke. Highway patrolman came upon an accident, and he looked in there, and the people were all dead, but there was a monkey in there, and that monkey was alive, and the monkey looked like he was trying to communicate with him. So he got this monkey out in the fender and said, boy, I wish you could talk so I could figure out what happened here. And the monkey kept making gestures, and he said, maybe you can help me. He said, you look like you're trying to tell me something. He said, what were those kids in the back seat doing? And the monkey was going like this, and started going. He said, they were fighting. And the monkey said, and he said, what was that man doing? He said, that man was drinking whiskey. He said, what was that woman doing? He said, and the woman was putting on her makeup. Monkey. The cop said, what were you doing? The monkey said.
Tonight is we're going to have a series of events, and you can follow along in your program. And the first speaker that we have tonight is my friend and yours, Thatcher Williams. Thatcher, come on up.
I didn't know you were going to be so long, Davis. So how'd you enjoy your extra dessert and fruit cup over there?
Oh, put these in front. I didn't.
All right. No, I'll just get started then. All right. It was the best of times. It was the worst of... I can't do this. This speech isn't worth anything. It wasn't worth your $12. I can't read it. I'll have to start all over and start from clean slate still. Oh. Well, looks like I'm going to improvise this then.
I read the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey. Just handed me from the home office in, no, not Scottsdale, Arizona, but Thatcher, Arizona. Look that up on your map. The top 10 list for the class of 1987. And if this list wasn't real, could I do this? Oh, boy. The top 10 funniest or most embarrassing moments at North High. Number 10, crunching too many people into one car to go see a football game. Number 9, being called North Tech. Number 8, anything to do with the school board. Number 7, the school lunch. Number 6, losing to the faculty in both games this year. Oh my. Number 5, any of the skits that the faculty put on for the Pancake Festival. Number 4, dressing in weird clothes for Spirit Week. Number 3, seeing Bernie Rothman and Mr. Fitzgerald dressed up as imitate R2-D2 and C-3PO at the Free Fair concert. Number 2, seeing your high school ID picture for the first time. And the number 1 funniest or most embarrassing moment at North High is we have a tie. Watching George Davis here get body painted. And the day they will actually let us loose from this loony bin. Four years. They went pretty fast. Remember when our sophomore football team of 17 beat Lincoln's team of 50, 13 points to 8? Quite an accomplishment. Our athletes, though small in number, are great. We have many all-conference players and state qualifiers. He's got me nervous here. He went long. Ranging from football to track. Does $50,000 ring a bell? It should. John Grubb donated that amount to North High to show that he was thankful for his education here and that he still loved North. Now, through other donations, it has reached to over an amount of $60,000 and is growing strong to its $250,000 mark. Reverend Jesse Jackson came to North with a message that I am somebody and you are somebody and that we can be whatever we want to be and that hope, not dope, is the answer. Not all the times that North has been good. Bad press from some Hoover parents and certain school board members have plagued us throughout the years. Our varsity football team went without a win for our last 4 years. Also last year, Dr. Drew Art, our arts teacher and tag coordinator, died of a tragic auto accident. She worked hard for North. We will miss her, and we loved her. 7 other people also died last year, tragically. The Challenger crew. 6 astronauts and 1 teacher. A teacher who reached for the stars and who thought that one person can make a difference. All these are memories. Memories we can cherish. These last 4 years will be the years that we will remember the most. We grew physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I will not forget. I will not forget you. Or I may not remember your name or yours, but in some way or another, I will remember you. You will remember. Sometime in the future, think. Think of the miles walked, the barriers broken, the time spent, the loves lost, and the friends found. Let the memory live again. For these memories, we must cherish. And remember, these will be known as the good old days that we will tell our kids and our grandkids. I want to thank you for my memory. I will cherish it always. I love all of you. And I just want you to remember this one word that I really love the most, and it means ever upward, which is, I think, where we're going to be going. It's called Excelsior. Thank you.
Thatcher, that was an excellent speech. Really, that was good. Let's give him a big hand. That was a good job. First in your heart. Here we go. It's going to be Janet Jackson. No, it's Lynn Flaherty, and Lynn's going to sing a song, I Made It Through the Rain. Let's give her a big hand.
When friends are hard to find and life seems so unkind, sometimes you feel afraid. Just aim beyond those clouds and rise above the crowd and start your own parade. 'Cause when I chase my fears away, that's when I know that I can finally say I made it through the rain. I kept my world protected. I made it through the rain. I kept my point of view. I made it through the rain and found myself respected by the others who
I can't remember what I used to do, who I trusted, who I listened to before. I swear, they taught me everything I know. Can't imagine needing someone so. But through the years it seems to me I need you more and more. Through the years, through all the good and bad, I knew how much we had. The sweetest days I've had with you. Through the years, it's better every day. You've kissed my tears away. As long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through the years. Through the years, through all the good and bad, I knew how much we had. The sweetest days I've had with you. Through the years, it's better every day. You kiss my tears away. As long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through the years.
Didn't think so. Live Today is the theme of Paul Dewey. What Paul Dewey's doing, where is Paul? Oh, come on up, Paul.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed your meal as well as George Davis did. At this time, I would like to thank again Jackie Newell and Susie Show for doing such a good job with our banquet. I don't know if you knew this, but we were going to have it at the North High cafeteria, but we couldn't get our lunch ladies to come in. They just wouldn't do it. So this is definitely our second choice. By the way, Thatcher wanted me to ask if anybody has any leftovers, maybe in your purse, under the table. He'll help you out. When I first found out about what I was going to be speaking on, I thought, this is going to be hard. I mean, it's pretty easy to talk about what's happened, and it seemed like the future would be pretty easy to talk about. I mean, that's what we're thinking about every day. But the present, what is so significant about the present? Today. Then I thought, wow. Today really is our life. We're living now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. Today is an extension of the past and our key to the future. But today is our life. I'm not breathing for yesterday anymore, and my heart's not beating for tomorrow yet. I'm living now, today. Dr. William Osler, a famous physician of his generation, said to a group of Yale students, "The load of tomorrow, added to that of yesterday, carried today, makes the strongest falter. Shut off the future as tightly as the past. The future is today. There is no tomorrow. Life is happening now." Dr. Osler didn't mean we shouldn't think about the past and learn from it, and he didn't want us to not plan for the future. But he addressed that the best way to prepare for tomorrow is to concentrate on today, with intelligence and enthusiasm on doing today's work, superbly today. I also liked his reference to the Lord's Prayer. Whether we're religious or not, it states, "Give us this day our daily bread." It doesn't complain about the stale bread we had yesterday, and it doesn't ask, are we going to get bread tomorrow? It's talking about today. It just asks for the bread today. 18th century poet Robert Burns, in his poem To a Mouse, writes, poem, yeah, still thou art blessed compared with me, the present only toucheth thee. But ouch. Now I may be, this is my translation, I backward cast my eye on prospects drear. Ah, forward though, I cannot see, I guess in fear. So the mouse is blessed because he only thinks about today. He's not worried about yesterday, and he's not worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. He's just concerned with today. Here we are, April 23rd. Am I right? April 23rd. 1987. I know I'm right there. Our senior banquet. The North High class of 1987. Our prom is just over 2 weeks away. We'll be graduating in just over 5 weeks. We must enjoy our high school days while we have them. I urge you to live tonight. Live each day. Prom, class day, and graduation. They will never come again. They will be just memories of the past and stepping stones to our future. Live today, for it will never come again. Thank you.
Program tonight. There's 2 people in the audience that probably haven't got as much recognition as they've deserved their 4 years through high school. And a lot of you may not think that they've worked really hard and you don't hear a lot about them. But that's our salutatorian and valedictorian. And right now I'd like to introduce him, have him stand up. Jackie Newell is our valedictorian this year with a straight 4.0 grade average. And Julie Sandin, I don't know your grade point, but I'm sure it's real high.
3.97.
3.97. I think this is a very prestigious honor, and I'm really proud of you, and I'm sure most of your peers and teachers are too. As tonight's coming to a close, as the year is too, I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight and for always sharing and being together with all your friends in their time of need. And I know it's hard, and we always say we'll all keep in touch, and I hope we do throughout the years. And I hope all of you do come back to our class reunions just to see how our lives have changed and what goals we have accomplished and what setbacks we've had. And I guess that's about all I have to say. I just want to tell everybody thanks for coming. I hope you had a good night, and I want everybody to drive carefully. Thanks. Would you please stand for the presentation of the colors? You may be seated. Very special time in all of our lives, and it will remain as one of our fondest high school memories. We are surrounded tonight by all those who have made our graduation possible. Our faculty and administrators who guided us and gave us wisdom, our friends who shared our laughter and our tears, and our parents and relatives who gave us their love and their support. We thank you all for being here with us tonight. Tonight holds an ending to part of our lives, but also a new beginning. We have traveled together on the same path for the last 4 years. Some of us have even been together since our very first day of school 13 years ago. We have walked together, sharing many happy, sad, exciting, and fun-filled memories. These memories are now locked deep in our heart and will last us a lifetime. As we walked along the path, we searched long and hard for the bridge that we would cross at the end. With each step, we got a little bit closer. One day, far beyond the horizon, we saw the bridge. As we walked on further, our bonds grew stronger. After our first glimpse of the bridge, our paces began to quicken. Some seniors turned their steps into a light jog, while others made a mad dash for the bridge. But a few seniors took their time, savoring every moment they had left together. No matter how we walked or ran, we all made it here tonight, together. Nothing stood in our way. Yes, we all did have setbacks, but we learned to overcome them. Here we are tonight, crossing the bridge, sharing some of our last smiles with many of our classmates. We know that each of our journeys lead to different places, but we hope in our hearts that someday we can all be together again. After tonight, the big question that we face is, where do we go from here? We no longer have anyone to follow. It is our turn to lead, making our own choices along the way. I would now like to share a poem with you. The title of the poem is Choices. If I can't do what I want to do, then my job is to not do what I don't want to do. It's not the same thing, but it's the best I can do. If I can't have what I want, then my job is to like what I've got and be satisfied that at least there is something more to want. Since I can't go where I need to go, then I must go where the signs point, though always understanding parallel movement isn't lateral. When I can't express what I really feel, I practice feeling what I can express. And none of it is equal, I know. But that's why mankind, alone among the mammals, learned to cry. Not all of our choices are going to be easy. And sometimes we'll make the wrong choices, and they'll cause us pain. But if we look back at how far we've come and how much we've accomplished so far, we can set our hearts and minds on every goal that we have and make them come true. With these thoughts, I welcome you to the 1987 North High School commencement exercises.
Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change.
It is indeed an honor for me to preside over the graduation ceremonies for the class of 1987 from North High School, the 98th graduating class from this great institution. Tonight belongs to that class. I would at this time ask us to pause briefly in silence and each of us in our own way consider the magnitude of this evening. Thank you. Family and friends, relatives, honored guests, underclassmen, graduates. Tonight indeed is a tremendous pleasure for me. With all the love and the skill that's in us, we have done what we can do to bring you where you are. And I would be remiss if I didn't one more time remind you, maybe without going through them, there are at least 3 things I expect you to understand at this moment. If you've done those 3 things and you know what they are, then you like doing them by now. If you haven't done those 3 things, please continue practicing them until you do learn to like them. If not for your sake, at least for mine, please try. The other thing I would like to remind you graduates, parents, family of is that please, please, in this most wonderful of nights, one of the most wonderful nights in the lives of these youngsters, do not let alcohol do anything to in any way blemish this evening for you when the ceremonies are over. Please do not do that. It just is too important a night to consider not doing that. Audience, I also would encourage you to remember that in the future, the videotapes of this night, the remembrance of this night should be one of great dignity. That means that I always ask parents and friends, relatives, to use polite applause when the person comes across the stage who you have raised and loved, but please don't make noises that make us think that you're surprised that they graduated. With that reminder, we will continue with the ceremony tonight. Thank you.
Moments suspended in time, I think I would choose right now, if even just for a few minutes longer. All the people that we care about and care about us are here tonight. They've come together to share this important moment in our life. These people, the mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, teachers, and administrators, are the people who made us what we are. We are all different for having known them. I'd like to thank all the parents that are here tonight, because it was you who had the earliest influence in our lives. You gave us a sense of right from wrong, how to behave, and how to stand on our own 2 feet. I'd like to thank all of the grandparents who gave us the wisdom of their years of experience, and the aunts and uncles and cousins who could always be counted on for some fun in our lives and who were there to hear our problems. Thank you, younger brothers and sisters, who taught us responsibility and caring even when we really didn't want to be responsible. And to you older brothers and sisters who showed us how to manage school, friends, and fashion and such, thank you. And thank you, friends, that always had a kind word for us and made those fun times happier by just being there. And I'd like to thank all the elementary, junior high, and of course, high school teachers. You have given us the encouragement to do our best in everything and have made learning a lot of fun. Often you've been that person we can confide in and often solutions to our problems. You've taught us a lesson in just that and shown that a job you enjoy is more important than all the money in the world. Now I have a personal thank you. Thank you, my fellow graduates, for being my friends, teaching me how to work well with others, and giving me so many special memories in the past 4 years. Thank you. You are all very special people to me. Now as I think of the future and the possibilities and choices that lie ahead, I am reminded of what a very special North teacher, a very wise man, Mr. Moberly, said to my class one day. Before you can go to the moon, first you must know exactly where you are. Remember, you are North High graduates, and be proud of it. Use this fact to realize your hopes and dreams. I believe that if we take this advice to our hearts, we can do whatever we set our minds to do. Thank you.
The best of times, it was the worst of times. The graduation of our class is finally upon us. The years of hard work, exciting experiences, close friendships, embarrassing moments, they're all coming to an end. The security and safeness we have grown accustomed to will no longer be there to support us. We will be forced to begin another chapter of our lives. Now is our time to live. The real world awaits us, ready to take us on and show us reality. Some will work, others continue their education, and still others will drift. But no matter what alternative they take, they will grow and learn from living. Life is full of decisions. Some will be difficult, and there's no guarantee that we won't make mistakes. Hopefully, though, we can learn from these choices, and with support and love from our family and friends, we can be happy with the decisions we've made. 4 long years, or 4 short years, depending on the point of view, have just passed us by. We've learned so much from going to North. We have learned compassion, futility, determination, forgiveness, good sportsmanship, and most of all, patience. We have learned to stick together through the tough times and how to have fun together. This is a time we will not forget. The time we have spent in school seems an eternity to us looking back, but in comparison with the span of life still before us, it's merely a second in the hour of life. However, the years we've spent together will always hold a special place in our hearts. Our memories will burn bright long after we find our space in the world. Memories are something no one can take from you. They're to be cherished and treasured. Memories are the heart's photo album. When times are tough, it helps to look back and remember those special moments we shared with each other, the way we felt then. One goal we should all share for the future is to, above all, be happy. If a person is truly happy, success will follow close behind. Success is, in fact, doing what you love, not what others want or expect, but what you love. The future is yours to mold and shape to your ideals and expectations. Good things don't necessarily just happen to you. You have to make them happen. Take the initiative and follow your dreams. They just might come true. We are about to embark on one of the hardest transitions of our lives, facing new decisions, new problems, new challenges. The thing to remember is, keep your priorities. No one knows how things will transpire within the next few years, but with goals and priorities, there is no way to fail. Failure is giving up on yourself before you've given yourself a chance to succeed. A new test is being put to us now, a test of the strength of the relationships we've made. That is perhaps the hardest part of graduation to face, leaving our friends who have known us and been with us for so long. Will we keep in touch? Will we ever see each other again? The paths of our lives are bound to lead in different directions, and separations will occur. However, true friends' paths are destined to cross again. Who knows? We have so much in common. We've been through so much together. Only time will tell the distances we will find between us. The best part is, we all have a common bond that irrevocably links us together forever. We are the 1987 graduating class of North High School, and nothing can ever change that. The members of our class are unique because of the experiences we've shared, the victories we've celebrated, the tears we've shed, and the bonds we've made. We're special, and we have the potential to become anything our hearts desire. Now I'd like to read you a poem which was written by Lane Parsons. It's entitled, Don't Ever. Don't ever try to understand everything. Some things will just never make sense. Don't ever be reluctant to show your feelings. When you're happy, give into it. When you're not, live with it. Don't ever be afraid to try to make things better. You might be surprised at the results. Don't ever take the weight of the world on your shoulders. Don't ever feel threatened by the future. Take life one day at a time. Don't ever feel guilty about the past. What's done is done. Learn from any mistakes you might have made. Don't ever feel that you're alone. There's always someone there to reach out to. Don't ever forget that you can achieve so many of the things you can imagine. It's not as hard as it seems. Don't ever stop loving. Don't ever stop believing. Don't ever stop dreaming your dreams. We are the North High graduating class of 1987, and nothing's going to stop us now. Thank you.
Everybody tells the graduates to build toward the future. Our speaker tonight, when he left North High School over 50 years ago, took that literally and literally built about half of Des Moines. Grubb name is well known in Des Moines as one of the most successful builders. When I came to North last year, I spoke to several groups about the need to have more support from community and alumni for our many activities. John Grubb came to see me. As a result of our meetings, he founded the John Grubb Alumni Association Foundation, which will go on and keep with the theme, Hands Across the Years, which means that graduates from now on are expected to reach back and do whatever they can do for future North High students, as was done for you. It is a great honor to introduce our keynote speaker tonight, Mr. John Grubb.
Thank you, Paul. To the North High graduates of 1987, I want to tell you how happy I am, how proud I am, and how humble I am to have you ask me to come and speak with you this evening. It was suggested that I tell something about some of the things that I've done. But I thought that was a little presumptuous. So I will talk with you this evening and ask you to remember what is simple success. I want to congratulate you for you have just completed one goal on the road to success. And if you reviewed my North High record, you might wonder why I was chosen to give this address tonight. You see, I was not an outstanding student. I don't have a lot of lines of credits after my name. I was not a great athlete, though I did play and I did try. I did not attend college. As a matter of fact, this is my graduation. I think I ought to tell you that what I'm going to tell you now, even my son didn't know. I talked to him on the phone this afternoon. He couldn't understand what I was going to say. Well, when I graduated from North High in 1935, things were mighty tough in this country. There was a big depression. We had 25% unemployment. Most of you can't even imagine what that was. And my dad was a carpenter, and he had 7 children to feed. And a cap and gown cost $1.50. We didn't have the $1.50. So 52 years later, this is my first time in a cap and gown, and I want to thank you because I don't even have to pay for it. Well, after telling you this, you're probably wondering, why am I speaking to you tonight? What could I possibly have to offer you? Well, the more I thought about my high school days at North and my life since graduation, the more convinced I was that I did have something to offer you. How do we view success? Look at our world today. How does our society define success? Some say it's power. Some say it's wealth, fancy cars, material possessions in abundance, a big house, and lots of money to spend. Or perhaps closer to your situation, maybe it could be in athletic letters, scholarships, degrees that will be awarded to you. Now, many people feel that these are the standards by which success is measured. I do not believe that is the case. I do believe that personal success is being satisfied with one's self. It is true that most people do not even come close to living the type of existence of the people that I have just mentioned. Secondly, that kind of life says nothing about the type of person they are. Personal success is much more basic than wealth, awards, or recognition. Success relates to achieving realistic goals that lead to personal growth and development. Our primary goal should be to become the best person that we can. Whether you are a carpenter, a lawyer, a doctor, nurse, computer program director, a laborer, or a ditch digger, be the best ditch digger you can possibly be. Have pride in yourself and in what you do. And if you don't have pride in yourself, who will? You will have pride in yourself if you put forth your best effort. To be successful, you need to have a care and concern for other people. Our world is full of people who are in it for themselves. Self-centeredness breeds contempt and division in society. To make our world a better place to live, we need to be concerned about others. As one of our very fine former presidents, Jack Kennedy, once said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." And in that same vein tonight, I say to you, ask yourself what you can do to make your city or your state a more livable place. And because we are a communal by nature, we are not happy when we are only concerned with ourselves. Success requires patience, perseverance, and hard work. And I'd just like to deviate a little bit here and tell you a story that perhaps some of you can relate to, probably not many, because you're probably all great students. But when I was going at North High, 1932, my English 3 teacher's name was Miss Baldwin, Miss Nellie Baldwin. Now, Nellie Baldwin was a fine lady, a good teacher. And you know how it is when you meet somebody that you know you like, and you can feel in return that they like you. Well, that's kind of the camaraderie I had with Miss Baldwin. Oh, I cleaned her erasers, and I wiped down her blackboard, and I did her little chores, and everything went along fine until the end of the semester, and she gave me my report card. I got a 5. She flunked me. Now, can you imagine that? She flunked me, and I've never been so hurt in all of my life. Well, it only goes to prove that she may not have taught me much about English, but she did teach me about life, and that you have to work if you're going to succeed. We can't go through life using other people to get something for nothing. How do you know you are successful? Here's a good test for you. Sit down by yourself and look at your life. How do you feel about what you have done? If you feel you have not been perfect and all your goals haven't been met, you may think you have not succeeded. However, if you have tried your best and attempted to make the world a better place, you have indeed been successful, and that's what counts. In closing, let me say what little success I may have had can be traced directly in part to North High and the wonderful teachers I had. Teachers who, in those days, were dedicated to their students as they are today. I did not realize this in 1935, but as I graduate with you tonight, I promise never to forget dear old North High. Best of luck to you graduates. I hope you can keep in mind my simple concept of success. Thank you very much, and good luck to you.
Representing the superintendent in the central office to present this class for graduation is Dr. Keith Hyde, Executive Director, Educational Services. Dr. Hyde.
Good evening to the members of the class of 1987 from North High, and good evening to your parents and to your friends. It's a pleasant assignment for me to represent the superintendent at this graduation. I bring with me and I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of Dr. Anderson and his staff. It's appropriate that I express all of our gratitude to the North High staff. Theirs has been an important role in making this evening possible. And special thanks to the other part of the educational team, your parents, because they're needed if we're going to be successful in education. The district's board of directors is responsible for providing educational services to Des Moines students. That board is represented tonight by Mrs. Gloria Hoffman. Mrs. Hoffman, Dr. Devon, and the staff of North High School have informed the superintendent that these young women and men have met the requirements for graduation. It is indeed a pleasure for me to recommend that each member receive a high school diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Hoffman.
It is truly a pleasure on behalf of the Board of Education to receive the 1987 class of North High as candidates for graduation and to present your diplomas. This is one of the most exciting things a school board member does, believe me. Graduation is a very exciting time. It's a time when your achievement is recognized publicly. It's a time when you remember the good times and your friends, as you've been hearing from your classmates here tonight. And it's a time to appreciate those friendships and the support you've had from your fellow students, from the faculty, from your family, all of those who have helped you achieve this goal. And we do consider this an achievement. It's probably also a time of some anxiety as you wonder what you're going to do and where you're going to go. As a part of graduation, you've probably received some gifts and some cards and a lot of good wishes, and I want to add a couple of gifts to you tonight, if I may. The first thing I would give you is motivation, a sense of having a purpose for what you do and how you do it, a desire to put your best foot forward, and you've heard this from your classmates and you've heard it from Mr. Grubb. Now you're hearing it again from me. I think there's a message there. As a partner to motivation, I would give you a sense of direction, a goal for yourself. Our superintendent has a saying that he uses so often that we kind of kid him about it. And it's, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. The positive influence of the people in your lives and the people that you're going to run across have set an example for you. and it is now time for you to select the road that you're going to follow. Frequently, we find we must make changes in our direction, but that choice is yours. You must assume the responsibility for where you're going, why you're going, and how you're going to get there. This is a wonderful-looking class. I know many of you personally. I'm very, very proud of you, and I'm very proud to be here and present your diplomas to you on behalf of the Board of Education. Congratulations to you, to the staff, to your families and friends, and good luck on the journey.
1987, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud tonight to present North High School's class of 1987.
Melissa Ann Armstrong. Elizabeth Ann Axness. Chinkam Bakum. Kampui Bakum. Sue Bakum. Herbert Glenn Bailey. Kimberly Renee Bailey. John A. Baker. Bernadette Barber. Rosemary Christina Barcelano. Kimberly Ann Beasley. Kimberly Sue Bell. Deborah Ann Bird. Robert John Bird. Sabrina Ann Bolden. Albert Dwight Brown. Charles Fay Brown. Kimberly Denise Brown. Leonard Charles Brown. Christine Marie Bruner. Leslie Eugene Buchanan III. Benjamin Joseph Buford Jr. Terry Lamont Burkett. Derek Lee Burton. Pamela Elaine Bird. David Michael Calderon, Jr. April Sue Campbell. Sean Lee Carpenter. Ching Kavan. Julie Ann Chapman. Toussaint Lamont Cheatham. Ida Joanne Cheney. Susan Ann Choate. Tina Sue Risman Coffin. Angela Sue Colbert. Michael Lauren Collins. Daniel Lewis Cooksey. Melissa Copper. Thomas Leland Coles. James A. Cummings. Joseph Paul Davis. Richard A. Davis. Valerie Velma Dawson. Paul Roger Dewey. Michael Charles Dixon. Ithidith Duang City. Elizabeth Ann Draper. Eric Dunnigan. Wesley James Duran. Thomas Lincoln Durham. Vicki Joan Elverum. Kevin Lee Fargo. John David Firestein. Teresa Lynn Fiscus. Lynn Renee Flaherty. Corey D. Floyd. Sherry Lynn Fodrill. Suzanne Fox. James Allen Frederick. Kelvin Morris Freeman. Melissa Sue Gardner. Tony DeForest George. Philip Russell Glenn. Kendall D. Godwin. Jerry Allen Golay. Frederick Martin Gookin. Thomas Dean Gordonier. Todd A. Graham. William Reed Gray. Alexander Christopher Greenfield. Billy Ray Griffey. David Daniel Gronoff, Jr. Lisa K. Grogan. Christopher Stewart Hall. Jody Danelle Harvey. Jean Ann Hatfield. Glenn Allen Hagra. Lisa Marie Henderson. Michael Paul Henderson. Holly Bear Herman. Jody Dale Hester. Michelle Elaine Hildebrand. Cynthia Denise Hill. Chad Stewart Hobie-Brunken. Hoon Huan. Jody Ann Holman. Christopher Edward Hotchkiss. Kathy Jo Hove. Brady Christine Hunt. Charles Landrum Ingram. Jonathan J. Iverson. Barbara Ann Jackson. Raymond Jennings. Denise Lee Johnson. Melissa Lachelle Johnson. Craig Kenneth Jones. Kimberly Denise Casper. Kimberly Sue Keith. Monica T. Kelly. Brian Dean Kephart. Richard Killings. Mary Danielle Kimball. David Paul Kimball. Shelley Renee Kitzelman. Cindy Ann Knight. Jennifer Kristen Court. Amy Jolene Kershinsky. Alexis Yvonne Lacey. Kathy Ann Latimer. Min Quang Lee. Phok Doi Lee. Chao Lee. Chris Little. Roberta Marie Lorenz. Joseph Scott Marnin. Michael Ray Martin. Stephen Dean Marvelli. Veronica Judith McClellan. Lily Marie McGregor. Tommy Eugene McGregor. Timothy L. McMains. David Ray Mendenhall. Patricia Lynn Merritt. Margot Rose Miller. Cynthia Lynn Milligan. Bonnie Louise Mingo. John Monlock. Garrison Jerome Moore. Sherry Marie Neal. Jolene Lee Nelson. Shelley C. Nelson. Jacqueline Ray Newell. Wei Tebok Win. Mihan T. Win. Viet Don Win. Robert Daniel O'Brien. Carolyn Jeanette Overs. Matthew, whoop, is this old? Matthew Stewart Olson. Melissa Lee Palmer. Huan Mui Peng. Kun Mui Peng. Sisakan Hichich Alumsak. Okay. Tom Thon Fon. Donald Andrew Poe. Deborah Ann Primrose. Stephen Michael Pugh. Jeffrey Scott Reagan. Tammy Sue Rasmussen. Rose Marie Reeves. Margaret Beth Rice Reeves. Roscoe Adam Reese, Jr. Carl Robert Ringer. Pamela Deanne Robinson. Chad David Rufert. Monty Harold Rundle. Kelly L. Russell. Julie Renee Sandin. Gregory Chris Scharf. Michael James Schurman. Shalane Roxanne Schnorr. Kimberly Sue Searcy. Laura Lynn C. Gaylyn Elizabeth Shade. Vashawn D. Shields. Julia I. Seibert. Lori K. Simpson. Lisa K. Simpson. Michelle Marie Simpson. Alice Marie Skinner. Kamla Satsavat. Jeffrey Lee Speck. William Lee Spencer. Tracy Michelle Spicer. Samantha Ann Stafford. Kelly Lynn Stegeman. Richard Dean Stout. Sandra K. Strike. Rhonda Sue Tabor. Shannon Lee Taff. Curtis Lee Talton. Lisa Ann Tavares. Janice Janelle Tharp. Joseph Allen Thomas. Melissa Marie Thompson. Ronald Lynn Thompson. Kempet Tavara. Kelly Joe Van Dyke. Kaikam Vang Vong. Chip Van Luong. Christine Elizabeth Vendories. Steve R. War. Pierre DeJohn Ward. Eric David Webster. Nathan Allen Wells. Brian Lynn Westfall. Rochelle Denise White. Timothy Allen White. Doris Lee Williams. Thatcher Lane Williams. Wyvon Thomas Willis. Melissa Ann Wilson. Denise Eileen Weinbrenner. Tanya Sue Wood. Paula Marie Wright. Jennifer Susan York. James Howard Young. Ralph Leroy Young II. Robert Allen Young. Sorry about that, Doctor.
Still wondering, what is Class Day? Some of our seniors don't even know exactly why they're here today. 10 to 1, I bet this was a familiar conversation in your house. Mom, Dad, you have to come to Class Day on the 29th of May. Well, what is Class Day? I don't know, but you gotta be there. Tell Grandma, too. For all you that are still wondering, Class Day is a time that we have set aside to recognize and acknowledge seniors who have made outstanding contributions to North High and our community. It is also a time to honor seniors who have won awards and scholarships. I would like now to take a few moments to welcome some of the people in our audience. I'd like to start with the parents and guardians who took time off work or out of their schedules to be here with us today. It is with you that our education first began. You taught us right from wrong, gave us your support, and most of all, shared your love. Thank you for being here with us on this special day. Another group of people who had a major influence on our education were our teachers, advisors, and counselors. Yes, it is true, a few times we thought we would actually die of writer's cramp or pure exhaustion from their assignments. But we made it. If we could only remember the lyrics from Whitney Houston's beautiful song, The Greatest Love of All, then we would understand that the teachers did it all for us. A certain line from that song is, I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. You did teach us well, and now it is our turn to lead. Feel proud because you are a big part of our success. I would also like to welcome all the friends and relatives of the seniors who are here with us today. But of course, I saved the best for last. I extend my welcome to the 1987 senior class of 1987. I hope this day will add to your high school memories. I'd like to thank the Class Day Committee for selecting our theme today, A Touch of Class. I honestly believe that the seniors here do have a touch of class.
Jody Hester, Paul Dewey, Beth Axness, Tim McMains, Eric Webster, Melissa Gardner, Thatcher Williams, Kathy Latimer, Lisa Simpson, Monica Kelly, Susie Schote, Jackie Newell. group of young leaders started meeting over a year ago at 7:15 in the morning, at least once a week. They have done all the planning for this year's activities. They put on a very special senior banquet. They put on a very special senior prom. And they're putting on a very special class day today.
Separate groups today. The first group is those who are in the upper 25% of this graduating class. The upper 25% of this class. We line up from this side of the stage across. Bond. Roscoe Adam Reese Jr. Kelly L. Russell. Laurie K. Simpson. Lisa K. Simpson. Kamla Samsavat. Thatcher Lane Williams. Paula Marie Wright. We recognize the upper 15% of the class of 1987. Is the upper 3% of the graduating class of 1987. Would you please join with me in recognizing the top 3% of the class?
This next one's by the Temptations. So we got that turn over there. Now here's Lockett Simmons.
Mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Let it go. Rock and roll.